Now to Campaign 2020. Tomorrow is the Florida primary, so if you haven't voted early or mailed in your ballot, you have tomorrow to make your vote count. We spoke with the supervisor of elections in both Miami-Dade and Broward to learn more about the precautions they're taking to protect voters in the middle of the coronavirus pandemic. South Florida voters can head to the polls Tuesday to cast their ballot in the primary election. Even in the midst of a pandemic, there seems to be a lot of interest in the contests. Miami-Dade says between early voting and mail-in, they're already beyond voter turnout for previous elections.
For us to already have a 20% voter turnout, that shows that there are voters that may not have typically voted in the past in a primary election that have come out. And I think it just shows that people are enthusiastic and they want to take part, and it's great for us. And in Broward, they're also hard at work, canvassing ballots and preparing for Tuesday.
I think tomorrow's in-person turnout for Election Day will be lower than usual, but I'm expecting the turnout overall to be a little bit higher than usual, primarily attributable to the local elections that are hotly contested.
Of course, in this pandemic, safety is a top priority for poll workers and voters.
Our poll workers have been provided with face masks, face shields, gloves. They're going to be wiping down all of the common touch points throughout the day. It's also very important that our voters know that a mask is required to enter the polling location.
As you're met with poll workers that are masked and gloved, and janitors that clean up behind you when you get done voting, and you don't have to touch anything. You just show your driver's license and it will be scanned by a scanning gun. So a completely different experience.
But if you choose to fill out a vote-by-mail ballot instead, there's still time to bring that in. In Miami-Dade Tuesday, you can do that in person from 8 in the morning until 5 p.m. at the Elections Department or Stephen P. Clark Center. There are also secure drop boxes at those locations open until 7 p.m., as well as the North and South Dade regional libraries. In Broward County, there are 2 drop boxes accepting ballots until 7 p.m. They're at the Voting Equipment Center at the Lauderhill Mall and the Broward County Administration Building. Polls will be open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. tomorrow. Voters must go to their assigned voting location. Plus, you have to bring a valid and current identification that contains a photo and signature. And remember, if you're in line by 7 p.m., you will be allowed to vote. So to find your polling place based on your county, we have a link to that on our website, cbsmiami.com/campaign2020.